The water levels of Kenya's Lake Turkana are rising, leaving one of the smallest tribes isolated from the mainland. And hundreds of people who live on the island fear losing their homes. They are now forced to find money to pay for fuel to send their children to school via boats. These are the details. Take a look.
This is Molo, one of Kenya's smallest and most isolated villages. Children put on life jackets and board a fishing boat for the journey across the lake to school every day. Until recently, they could walk the distance. A road connected the Molo to the world beyond their tiny village. A lifeline for a secluded community of fishers and craft people, subsisting on the shores of Lake Turkana. But 3 years ago, water levels at this lake started rising dramatically, lapping at the Molo's dome-shaped huts, draped in dry fish and pushing inland, forcing villagers to higher ground.
This was a land, it was a road. There was no water here at all. We could have driven with a jeep to the village.
As the tide reached levels not seen in living memory, the Molo watched their only freshwater pipeline slip beneath the surface, as well as the burial mounds of their ancestors. Eventually, the road to the mainland disappeared completely, marooning the Molo on an island in a lake so large.
Some of the difficulties is that, we have been building our permanent houses and we lived permanently there. So it's really hard because now we are moved. So we have to get new materials to build new houses again. So we have also had hardship of catching up of the living.
Lake Turkana is the world's largest desert lake, stretching 250 kilometers tip to tip. It grew 10% in the decade to 2020. That expansion submerged nearly 800 additional square kilometers of land, including around Molo Bay, where the tribe's people live on Turkana's eastern shores. Causes extreme rainfall over catchment areas, a climatic event linked to global warming, greater soil runoff from deforestation and farming, and tectonic activity. The phenomenon has profoundly impacted the Molo, whose distinct Cushitic culture was already under serious threat.
The truth is that I fear crossing the lake, but this is our home and we are fishermen. It's not easy to migrate from where you get your food. I feel very bad. I'm losing a part of my culture. It's very bad.
The livestock-rearing tribes of northern Kenya are known as the people who eat fish. The Molo are believed to have migrated from Ethiopia to Turkana around 1000 BC, but few today speak a word of their mother tongue. And ancient customs have evolved or vanished entirely. The lake's unexpected rise fragmented the remaining Molo, still following the old ways of life. The Molo are skilled fishers, but as Turkana rose higher, their people went hungry. No longer able to access fresh water, the Molo were forced to drink from Turkana, the most saline lake in Africa. Children in the village suffer chalky teeth and bleached hair, a side effect to the lake's high fluoride content.
The challenges we are facing in school, not all children attend the classes, okay? So most of them remain at home. Even at the times, they are not able to cross this other side because of the waves. Sometimes the waves are very, very strong, so children are forced to remain on the other side until it calms.
School attendance has also fallen sharply because parents cannot afford the boat fare. The local government and an aid group called World Vision are assisting, but resources are scarce and the region is experiencing a once-in-a-generation drought. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.